In 1814, London was one of the largest cities in the world. Its streets were crowded, its factories were booming, and nobody expected that one day the city would be flooded by beer. At the heart of the city stood the Meux Brewery, one of the largest breweries in Britain. Inside were enormous wooden vats filled with dark porter beer. These vats were enormous. Some stood over 6 meters tall and contained thousands of barrels of beer. They looked more like buildings than containers. Then, on October 17th, 1814, something went wrong. One of the iron support hoops around a vat suddenly snapped. Surprisingly, nobody panicked. Broken hoops had happened before. The workers noted the problem and continued their day. About an hour later, the giant vat exploded. Thousands of barrels of beer burst free in an instant. The explosion triggered a chain reaction. Nearby vats collapsed. More than 1 million liters of beer were suddenly released. A giant wave of beer smashed through walls and surged into the surrounding streets. London was being hit by a beer tsunami. The flood rushed through crowded neighborhoods. Buildings were damaged. Entire streets were overwhelmed. News of the disaster spread rapidly. Soon, newspapers across Britain were reporting on the bizarre flood. An investigation followed. But surprisingly, the brewery was not held financially responsible. The disaster was ruled an act of God. Today, the London beer flood remains one of the strangest true stories in history. Not a flood of water, not a flood of mud, a flood of beer. If you enjoy absurd but true stories from history, like, subscribe, and follow the Absurd History channel.